Hi, my name is Alpan Manas. I'm informing for Informilo, and thank you for being with me today, with us today. And I would like to start with the Heliez deal. Currently, I'm in Paris and doing this interview. We are at almost final stage to complete the deal with Heliez. We started with term sheet, and then we signed the MOU with the company. We'll still continue our due diligence on legal and financial, which has not been completed yet. After the completion of these due diligences, we're going to make our proposal. Obviously, the deal is to buy the whole company, but as we stated in the MOU, we still reserve the rights to make different offers for the company. Our obviously initial goal is to make Turkey as a brand owner for electric cars, and this is how we approach to Heliez at the beginning.
Okay, so Heliez then makes parts of the body of the car, and so you think this will be an important part of the design element for the electric car of the future?
Well, Heliez actually design and manufacture the cars in low batches, maybe 20, 30,000, 200 cars a day or something. So they start from the scratch and design and manufacture cars. So they have a good experience on that. And we would like to use Heliez as a also manufacturing source, if possible, to manufacture for Europe, some parts of Europe, and we can do some manufacturing in Turkey as well. But I mean, electric car is a tech business, by the way, pure tech business, because you don't have any moving parts, you don't have internal combustion engine, you don't have transmission. The car can be sold everywhere. I mean, it can be sold in retail shops, and it can be sold Lacoste shop, and it's a lifestyle. And my partner Murat Günak is working on build your own car concept, which means that the car will not be manufactured in one place. In the future, it can be manufactured in many places. You can select your color. You can design your car in up to a certain extent, and the car you're going to be driving is going to be extremely simple. Maybe with the iPhone, you will be able to control most parts of the cars, and, including the maintenance and so on.
So would you say that, given that this is a greenfield area, that it's probably easier to start from scratch and so the winners in this space are unlikely to be the traditional car manufacturers?
Okay. Well, everyone is starting on the pole position on an equal basis. Obviously, your past experience could bring some empower to surpass the others. However, at least the pole position is same for everyone, which means as a small niche manufacturer, you could be far ahead of a majors. On the other hand, the majors will have difficulty to bring the electric cars for two reasons. First, majors do not want to be a pioneer on the electric car because of several concerns with batteries and perception of the key pole and so on. They don't want to live the same experience that GM lived with the electric vehicle, EV1, who killed the electric car. A video, everyone almost watched that video. At that time, the technology was not there. Now we have the technology. We have some limitation in technology, but everyone is working on improving it. Billions of dollars are spent on it in R&D every year, so no major concern. But still, Mercedes do not want to be pioneer. Doesn't want to be pioneer in this technology. It's small manufacturers. That would be many small manufacturers. Most of them are going to be disappeared Some of them will survive. Some of them are going to be eaten up with the big guys. This is how it's going to proceed.
Okay, so your holding company, Brightwell, is making lots of big bets in a lot of different areas,
Right.
including alternative energy.
Right.
One of them is a company called Greenway. Can you
Right.
tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Greenway is actually designing a technology for concentrated solar power using mirrors aiming at a tower, heating up the water or some other liquid up to 550 degrees Celsius, turn the generator, generate electricity. This is what our aim is. But still we do apply different technologies into it. We can do hybrid, for certain degrees during the early days at 7 o'clock when the sun rises. We can not reach up to the temperature that we want to aim. We can use hybrid, or obviously in the long run, although today is very expensive, but on the long run, the energy storage technologies will help to improve the technology. And so we're not aiming Turkish market because renewable energy law has not, renewable energy bill has not been passed yet in the parliament. It was anticipated to be passed this year. There are doubts by the Ministry of Finance. However, since we are aiming at the Northern Africa, the Desert Tech project, and do alliances with the European companies, we see bright future for this company.
Okay, in a couple weeks' time, in April, hundreds of investors will come to Istanbul to EBAN's Angel Investor and Early Stage Investor Conference. What can you tell those investors about, what other areas might be of interest to investors in Turkey?
Well, yeah, there are software companies still to be invested. Big appeal. There are small tech companies, because problem in Turkey is that there are many tech companies. I happen to come across with them because I am known as a tech guy in Turkey. So and everyone does want to bring the projects to me. I have a big project pool to say, and the problem in Turkey, Turkish people do not like to wait in Western way, because the startups, mainly as far as the startups concerned, mainly they do not appeal to Turkish investors. It's good for the foreign investors who would invest into the company and wait at least a couple of years before exiting the company. And in Turkey, there are so many opportunities. Obviously, in the technology area, on the net area, internet companies. Well, if you look at the software capabilities in Turkey, the most intelligent students go to law school in the US. The most intelligent students go to electronics and computer science in Turkey. Okay, so that you will have a very highly intelligent network of engineers in Turkey, which you can make use of it. In this respect, Turkey is a good candidate for such investment. However, it cannot be glued by the Turkish investors. It needs foreign investors, different perspective and different approach.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.